Hey, what's going on, everybody? Two videos in one day. This one is mostly going to be about Sorare, a little bit about NBA Top Shot, building lineups for week 29 of Sorare. And if you didn't watch my video on Top Shot and you're into Top Shot, definitely check that one out from today. It's about the MGLE drop and the future of Top Shot. One interesting thing I thought about the MGLE, just a little preview of that video, is from this other rare drop in Series 4 where it was out of $4.99, but they had locking challenges. So over half of this $4.99 supply were locked, and that just drove prices way up on these. So we'll see how these metallic gold one prices come out. They could be higher than a lot of people are thinking. If we take a look at this on Evaluate XYZ, you can see during these challenges, this one was selling in the 90s pretty consistently. So we could be see some surprises here if we get some locking challenges. So that's interesting on Top Shot. And then it was selling in the 20s and after that. So definitely interesting there. Check out that full video. But now let's get back to Sorare. So my lineup this week, hopefully going to break the streak of not cashing in my limited contests. Had a really good week so far, and got news that Josh Christopher is starting tonight. This game just started. He hit an 11, which is okay for a 5 cap, but in the first quarter he's already got 6.6, so hoping he can get like close to 30. That'd be awesome, and I can maybe get a limited tier 3 possibly. And then McGowan's actually hit a 15, which is decent. McCollum went off for 60. Powell went off for a 39. And then this lineup was just killed by Adams not playing. So as always in this video, we're going to get you guys some value here. So first kind of injury news, Miles Turner questionable for Friday. If he doesn't play, it's going to open up a ton of minutes and usage. Some guy you could target, Jalen Smith, his caps only 18. He's only $9. I mean, in 15 minutes, he got you 19 here. So if he gets 25 minutes, could easily get a lot more than 18. We also got another option. Could be Terry Taylor. Definitely a slept-on option. He's only a cap of 3 with this for $5. Played 20 minutes just 2 games ago and got a 22. So that one seems pretty good, as well as the other backup is Isaiah Jackson. His cap's only at 15 for $11. I actually kind of like this better than Jalen Smith, but Terry Taylor is a sneakier one. Another thing we have to look at is back-to-backs. So we got OKC on a back-to-back for Thursday, Friday. Could mean Shea is resting or Josh Giddey. Either way, a guy that you could target is Isaiah Joe if both of them are resting. His cap's all the way up at 24. Sheesh. So maybe not that. Maybe you could even go to a Trey Mann. Or, if Shea's out, you could go to Giddey. He's been pretty good already, and his cap's up at 37. But look for some back-to-back value as well with some guys potentially resting. Some other injury news we have is Steven Adams, who's going to be out for a while. A lot of people were buying up Xavier Tillman. I was doing the opposite. I sold my Tillman for, I think, $18. Now he's down to 14. His cap's at 14. He hit 16, only played 13 minutes. But versus the Kings, he played 29 minutes. So I guess it just depends on the matchup here. So could still be a good value if he gets a good team to match up with. But Brandon Clark is definitely going to be the better play here. He hit a 33, you could see, in a 40 just a few games ago. Also, we could look back again to Naz Reid. He's always super popular when Rudy Gobert is ruled out, and it's possible. He's questionable Friday. You can see Reed hasn't been getting big minutes recently, but I got 25 points in just 13 minutes in the last game, so he's always a good value. Then with the Indiana boys, we still have value here. 28 is still some value for McConnell with, Halliburton out. 46, 49. Pretty crazy stuff from McConnell. Also, we could see Nembhard come back. He's got a lower cap, 22. If he's back, I like this play a lot too. And then Matherin's got a low cap at 22. His usage has been way up without Halliburton, 44, 38, 32 in his last 3. He's been going crazy as well. Then some ultimate value here is Jonathan Isaac. His cap is still at 0. Obviously doesn't have many cards released. There's only 2 limited for sale. Cheapest is 285. Let's see if there's actually been purchases on this. There have 157, 181. So this is at auction. These are auction prices. I don't think there's been any resales on these, but for 0 cap in 9 minutes he got you 23. So if there's any news of him at all saying like he's gonna play, his his minute cap's gonna get increased to 20 to 25 at a 0 cap on Sorare, could be good value, but I'm not going to be paying anything like that. You can, I guess, if you're about that life, and Sorare. Coming over to ESPN, currently almost the end of the first half, Jericho Sims hasn't taken a shot, has 3 rebounds in 14 minutes, so he's been pretty bad. But Jericho Sims, I still like him with Mitchell Robinson out. His price is $15. That might fall after this poor performance, but he's just got a 13 cap, and at a 13 cap he can get you 26 here, you can see, so you could double that. So some more value. It's not even really due to injury, but Jeremy Sochan at an 18 cap, he's been very consistently hitting well above that. 25, 34, 28, 28, 24. So that just makes good value right there. Besides Sochan, another one, a guy that I played last week that we just talked about, Dwight Powell, at a 13 cap, he got 36 before the bonus. So that's really good. That's almost a 3x. And another guy is Jayshawn Tate. Again, these guys aren't really because of injury stuff. Recently, I guess, Dwight Powell was because of injury stuff, but Tate is just returning from a long injury and playing a lot more minutes now. They're starting to ramp him up. You can see 4 games in a row with at least 20 minutes, and he can get you a 26 in just 20 minutes. All right, then I believe this is the lineup we built live last time, and it's doing pretty well. So I'm going to build another lineup for you guys. And actually, we did build, I believe, this one as well. Not doing as well as my common contender, 900th place right now. But this one's doing fairly well. Pritchard was a good call. Landale was a decent call. And Giannis just did his thing. So let's see what we can build for this week. Let's go to the common champion again. So Luka only 1 game this time. I'm still going to go with him. And I'm going to go with Giannis with 2 games. And that leaves us with just 22. So we're going to have to find some serious value. And I think we're still going to have value with Dwight Powell at 13, who we talked about. I'm going to play him. Pritchard, I think the value has sailed on him with Smart possibly coming back. Brogdon already back now. So now we have 27. We got Jared Allen here at just 31 cap. I think that's a good play. Leaves us with an average of 24 for our last spot. I guess not an average, just 24. Could go Zubats, Trey Murphy, Dylan Brooks, I think are the best options here. I'm going to go with Zubats. He can always hit a big one, so let's submit that. Then let's build a limited champion lineup. Unfortunately, my options are limited because if we scroll down to the inactives, Christian Wood is hurt now, and Steven Adams, 2 of my players that I've been relying on a lot. So for this one, I'm going to go CJ. I think I have to jam in Jaren Jackson. He's got 2 games. For some value, put in Dwight Powell and Nance here. That leaves me with 51. So I will throw in Harris there. And actually, I think I can upgrade Larry Nance then. So I can upgrade him to a Okongwu or Dort. I know Dort is sitting, so I'm going to go Okongwu. Again, not the best because I'm limited in my cards with Adams and Christian Wood hurt. So we'll see how this does. Doesn't look that great, to be honest. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be putting out more value closer to the lock on Friday. Or Jaden Ivey at 23 did really well. Terry Eason at 19 did really well. Corey Joseph, I'm actually not sure how he did. So let's end this video by looking up what Joseph actually did. So he was okay. He got a 19 at a 12 cap. So pretty good there. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.